Okay, Trev, great. Things have been going really well. Building some really cool cars. We need to expand. Ideas?
I think we should go to Asia.
What do you reckon?
Sounds like a plan.
Manila or bust?
Let's go. So we're actually doing this, so we'll see you on the other side.
In the interest of safety.
At the end of the week.
So, it's Sunday and they're off. So, Rindt Asia has been born. We'll find out just how well they can do in 6 days. They've got all sorts of appointments, helicopter rides and God knows what else to have fun with. But ultimately, it's about building Rindt in Asia. Let's see what happens. A busy day has just got even busier. Gray and Rindt abroad at the moment, looking to set up Rindt Asia, so that's exciting. I had a really busy day planned out with Kester, who's the other side of this camera, and then we get a phone call. Phone calls mean we get up and go. So this is a 912 right-hand drive Porsche. That's rare enough, but it's a 65. Very rarely do I get to go and visit a car, being a loose phrase, the car. It'll be a very rusty shell, but a 65 nevertheless, that is actually older than I am. But this car is older than I am, so 45 minutes away, and we'll show you what we find. But this is exciting. This is why I do this. I absolutely love the chase. Finding these cars and getting them back on the road, parts of Porsche history. It's just the most fun you can have. Really looking forward to it. So this is the exciting bit. This isn't the car, but this is all the parts. Oh my God, they're here. What do we know? This is a 65 right-hand drive 912 that we believe we can turn into an FIA race car. We've got to do a little bit of research about that, but he's absolutely right. It is a matching numbers 65 912. Again, one of the best finds we've come up with from Dave. Turns up a lot of nice cars for us. But this is how we buy them. Obviously, it's a huge amount of rust, a huge amount of work, but what a piece of Porsche history. Just superb. Can't wait to get teeth stuck into this one.
Hi guys, Trevor's not here at the moment, he's away on business. I unfortunately can't do any more work because James is hogging the car at the moment, so I'm on other projects. So let's just see what James is up to.
We're doing the headlining on this one now. Pretty much there with it already. A little bit awkward. It has a sunroof and no rods in it to pull against, but like I say, we're pretty much there now. So it's just the final trim up now, and then I can do the A and B posts, and then stuff can start coming together. Right, we got all of the interior parts finished and trimmed. So once I finish the headlining, it can all start going in, and then we can have the glass in, and it should all come together in the next 3 weeks or so. Yeah, let's see what Steve's up to.
This week I've escaped from the engine room. I'm now putting exhaust and some oil pipes on a 912. So it's going really well at the moment. Should be finished today. And then move on and see what Jack's up to.
Hi, so this is the Restos Model 964. I'm sure you've seen quite a lot of it on the channel. During our test drives and our out doing dyno tuning, we noticed we had an oil leak and one of the oil tanks was leaking, had a small hole at the front. Yeah. So we've just taken that out. You see it's on the floor over here. This is the old one. It had a seam split down the back. This is the new one I'm just about to put in. Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing on the 964 today. Let's go see what Jamie's doing on the engine room.
Hi, this is the Boxster engine we've been working on for a couple of weeks, which is going into our Class 1 Boxster. Bubs is currently pulling out the old engine. Almost finished, just got the inlets to go on, or other half of that anyway, and the rest of the inlet. We've got a valve cover to go on, clutch, gearbox, that's about it. Let's go over to Bubs and see how he's getting on with that engine.
So we'll have a quick look in the supplementary barn where we might find a couple of interesting bits, being Bubs and my race car, which is a Class 2 Boxster that we're putting a brand new engine in. So that should be good for the season, hopefully. All new Nitron suspension, nice brakes, we're giving it a little refresh, should be rather nice. And this, which breaks my heart, but this is a 964 wide-bodied race car that we built for the 911 Challenge, and unfortunately that race series stopped. This is going to Silverstone auction on Thursday of this week. So if you want to see a stunning 911 964 wide-bodied race car, this will be at Silverstone this week. We will be racing at Silverstone on Sunday. Look forward to seeing you all there. Have a great time.
Morning, Kester. Today we're going to be getting this engine out and getting the new one that Jamie's just built up into here, Brian's Boxster, so we can race on Sunday. Should be fun and games.
So we're back up at the paint shop, and this over here is a client build. This is Ian, who is a race driver. He's driving the Ginetta series this year. But this is a very rare car. It's a right-hand drive, short wheelbase, 911. Absolutely stunning. Obviously now with RS arches, ducktail, wider bumpers. It's going to have a nice 3.2 engine in it, centre exhaust, MFI kit, Gen V system. Really will be a beast. So we're very much looking forward to getting this finished. Paintwork should be finished this weekend. Then it goes back down the road up to Scarlett's farm, and we'll see what the boys can do to it up there. The engine is in build already. Be a nice car. We thought we'd tell you a little bit about this. This is Warren McKinley's car. Warren is our professional race driver for this year. Class 1, first time in a Cayman. This is Cayman S, a 3.4, obviously a manual car. We've just had cage fitted at SW Motorsports up north, now in Rindt Orange. This will have new engine, new gearbox, limited slip diff, obviously rake discs and pads and so on and so forth. Nitron suspension, so fully adjustable, all adjustable arms. We hope to have this painted within a week, 10 days, and then we start the build. Should be quite an exciting car, and we'll see how Warren gets on this year, but exciting to build race cars. So in the paint booth today we have parts, being tailgates and rear spoilers and bonnets and so on for the two Cayman race cars. So these are all going to be in Rindt colours, so these will be satin black, the rest of the car is white and the customary Rindt orange, so rather nice. This is a 964 wide-bodied Targa. This is going to be a very special build. So this is now in epoxy primer, first stage of a long stage of paintwork. But whilst we're doing this, the engine's being built by Steve down the road. That's going to be a 300 brake horse 964 twin spark engine, which is the same that is in our 964 race car. So this really will get down the road rather well. Putting some very nice suspension on this, custom interior. And it's going to be done in a green that is going to match the customer's existing Porsche. So it'll be a his and his set of Porsche. Really rather nice, and obviously I love a wide arch 911. So now at steelwork, and this is Cornell, somewhere around here, there he is, working on a wide-bodied Targa. So if you look at that, it's completely changed the profile of the car. And Cornell, could you explain what you're doing here? So this is how we turn a bad wing into a good wing.
Yeah, this is the last one. All the other three are around the car. So yeah, we start to weld first the stack, and afterwards a seam weld, a nice seam weld, then afterwards hammer it and make it smooth.
So do we need any lead filling in this? Or?
Well, no.
No?
No. the net feeding, I forgot about it. I don't know even where it is.
But we do end up with something that's as tactile as this. So this is obviously had a new wing on and feels like it's never been anything else other than a wide-bodied car. So very cool work, really professional. Like that. So over here we have a 356 SC, a right-hand drive car from the early 60s. And this is Ludo, this is his project. We've just done a door skiing and repair to the door frame and trying to get it to fit. Is that the theory?
Yeah.
Concentrating too much.
Yeah.
So try to fit the door. I don't know because the skin was really in bad shape. So and couldn't get the door properly. So now it's all like in place. After that, I'm going to drop the seal because the seal is way too close to the door, and try to fit the back end in place with all my gap from the B post and move forward to the A post and keep on moving on the front end, change the bonnet, change the front wing. Yeah, should be it normally.
So that kind of wraps it for this week at Rindt Vehicle Design. It leaves just one thing to be said, and it can only be said by one man.
Click the subscribe button to keep up to date.
Awesome.